Hey everybody, welcome back to Living Traditions Homestead. My name is Kevin, and this is week 4 of our experiment with the Cornish Cross chickens and the Freedom Ranger chickens. I thought I'd bring you along this morning as we do the morning chores where we move their tractors to new grass and give them their food. Now remember, at this point they're being fed 12 hours on, 12 hours off. So we took away their food about 8 o'clock last night, and now it's 8 o'clock in the morning, so we're giving them their food back. I wanted you guys to be able to see just how aggressively these guys want to eat in the morning. So we've been getting a lot of comments on the last couple of videos about how people have raised, one or the other, and how the Cornish Cross are just so much more aggressive about eating that the Freedom Rangers really don't act like that. So this morning I'm going to give both of them their food, and I wanted you guys to be able to see for yourselves and make up your own mind if you think there's a difference between how much they want their food in the morning. So first thing I need to do is take their waterers out, and I'll put the feed in, and then we'll move the tractors while they're eating. That makes it the easiest way to do it. We'll start with the Cornish Cross. I'll open this end so you guys can see. But you can see, first thing in the morning, all they want to do is eat. Alright, let's do the same thing with the Freedom Rangers and see if there's a difference. So, I don't want to give you my opinion. You guys saw, we'll see. You make up your own mind if you think there was a difference. So one observation I can make is that the Freedom Rangers are mostly eating out of the feeder, but there are 6 of them back there kind of scratching around looking for bugs. Now on the Cornish, they're also mostly eating out of the feeder, but there are 5 of them back there scratching around looking for bugs. So keep in mind that we have 3 extras of the Freedom Rangers, so you guys decide for yourselves. Alright, so we're going to figure out how much feed each group of chickens has eaten so far. We know that both groups have gone through 2 full bags, so that's 100 pounds. And then both groups are also on their 3rd bag. So the Cornish started their 3rd bag today, and the Freedom Rangers started their 3rd bag about a day and a half ago. So I'm going to weigh the bags, and then we'll weigh what's in their tractors, and then we'll be able to figure out how much feed they've eaten so far. Alright, so this is the 3rd bag for the Freedom Rangers. I've already weighed myself. Alright, here's bag number 3 for the Cornish. Let's see what's left in their bag. Alright, so we'll start by getting the feeder out of the Freedom Ranger cage, and we'll go weigh and see how much feed is still in their feeder, and then we'll be able to figure out the total that they've eaten. I've already weighed an empty feeder, and the empty feeder weighs 5.5 pounds. Alright, so we've got that all weighed. That means that to date, they have eaten 104 pounds of feed. Now last week when we did our weigh-in, they had eaten 59 pounds of feed, so that means this week they ate 45 pounds of feed. That's almost as much as they ate in the first 3 weeks combined, so they're really picking up on the feed consumption. So now let's go do the same for the Cornish Cross and see what they ate this week. Alright, so now that we have that all weighed up, that means that so far the Cornish Cross to date have eaten 96.7 pounds. So even though technically I've opened their third bag and put some of it into this feeder, they really haven't even started on their third bag yet because they're only at 96 pounds, and the third bag would be when they get to 100 and, just over 100 pounds. So so that means this week they ate 46.7 pounds, which is about 1.5 pounds more than the Freedom Rangers ate this week. And there's a couple less of the Cornish Cross. So we'll sit down and we'll figure out per bird what that comes out to, along with their growth rate. So next step is to start weighing some. We'll do the same as we've done in past weeks. We'll weigh 5 of the Freedom Rangers and 5 of the Cornish Cross and see what their average weight is this week and see how they're gaining.
Well, hi everybody. Yes, I am here to help with the chickens again this week. We're going to start off weighing these guys. We're going to start with the Freedom Rangers. Now, just as a reminder, we started off raising 25 Cornish Cross, 25 Freedom Rangers. We've had 3 of the Cornish Cross die. None died this week. When we ordered the Cornish Cross, we ordered all males. That's what we do when we raise meat chickens because the males tend to grow faster and grow bigger. However, when we ordered the Freedom Rangers, we forgot to ask for all males. So when we're weighing, we will be choosing the male Freedom Rangers, which now they're actually starting to develop red combs, so I can tell which is male. So we'll be grabbing the males to weigh those, so they are in equal comparison to the Cornish Cross. So let's get started, get some of those birds. Okay, Freedom Ranger number 1, 2.04 pounds. Number 2, 1.75 pounds. Number 3, 1.97 pounds. Number 4, 1.61 pounds. And number 5 for the Freedom Rangers, 1.46 pounds.
Okay, so let's do the Cornish Cross. Number 1. $2.33. Number 2. $2.53. Number 3. $2.52. Number 4. 2.81. 2.8. Number 5. 2.81. Alright, so we've got all of our raw numbers from everything we calculated today. We're going to head inside, and while we eat our lunch, we're going to figure out all of our nerdy chicken math for the week. So we'll be back and let you know how everything's going, and we'll compare it to last week. Alright, so we're back. We did all of our math in the house, and we're back with this week's final report on the comparison between the two.
Let's start with the Freedom Rangers. The average weight of the Freedom Rangers this week is 1.76 pounds. Their total feed that they've consumed so far per bird is 4.16 pounds of feed per bird. This week, the Freedom Rangers gained 0.57 pounds, and their feed conversion is 2.36 pounds. So that means it takes 2.36 pounds of feed for them to grow 1 pound of body weight. Now, total feed consumed for all of them so far, total pounds, is 104 pounds of feed.
All right, so now for the Cornish Cross. This week, the average weight of the Cornish Cross is 2.6 pounds. So far, they have consumed an average of 4.39 pounds of feed per bird. This week, they gained 1.07 pounds on average. Their feed conversion is 1.69, which means 1.69 pounds of food for every pound that they gain. And so far to date, they have consumed 96.7 pounds. So let's compare just a little bit between the two. So again, the Cornish were 2.6 pounds on average. The Freedom Rangers are 1.76. So the Cornish are almost a pound heavier this week than the Freedom Rangers.
The Cornish have pulled ahead a little bit as far as feed consumed per bird. The Cornish are at 4.39 pounds of feed per bird, and the Freedom Rangers are 4.16 pounds of feed per bird.
Right. The Freedom Rangers this week gained just over a half a pound, and the Cornish gained just over a pound, so almost twice as much.
And the Freedom Rangers feed conversion is, I would say, significantly higher at 2.36 pounds of feed needed to eat in order to gain a pound of body weight, whereas the Cornish, their feed conversion is 1.69 pounds of feed eaten to gain a pound.
Right, so it's like 2/3 of a pound difference. Mm-hmm. So the Cornish can eat 2/3 of a pound less and gain the same amount of weight. So again, we'll see how this all plays out by the end. We're not giving you guys any of our opinions at this point as to which one we think is doing better or which one we like better. We'll let you know that at the end, and we'll let you know what we'll be doing again next year. Now, at the end of this, we'll also be doing a video where we actually process one of each. And then we'll also be doing another video after that where we'll be doing a blind taste test. I think that's the only fair way to do it, is to, probably we'll have Sarah cook it, and then maybe the girls and I will, we'll do the taste test and see which one we like better.
So you guys, thanks so much for joining us on this journey. We hope that we are providing you guys valuable information, valuable statistics. It's been a really great experience for us as well, and we think it's going to be helpful not only to us, but for the entire homesteading community.
If this is your first time visiting our channel, make sure you go back and watch the first few weeks of this series so you can get caught up. I also hope that you'll hit the subscribe button before you leave. To all of our traditionalists, we appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for watching 5 days a week. Don't forget to share this on all of your social media before you leave. And until next time, thanks for stopping by the homestead. Take care, and God bless.
God bless.